What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. I see y'all coming on in. Welcome to another show of your boy, Real Talk with your boy, Noland Pruitt. Y'all just come on in, come on in, come on in. We're getting ready to have an amazing show, okay? If you don't know what you're watching Real Talk with Noland Pruitt, all right? Y'all come on in. I'm going to give y'all some time. I have an amazing guest tonight. What's up, everybody? I see y'all coming in. Y'all hear what I'm playing in the back, right? It's a group, a legendary group, an amazing group called the Pace Sisters, and I'm playing it for a reason because we have an amazing show coming soon. So y'all wave at me when y'all come on in. Y'all say hello. Y'all say hello when y'all come on in. Welcome to Real Talk. That's R-E-E-L, Real Talk with your boy Noland Pruitt. I've been doing this for a while, and I'm amazing to do it yet again, all right? It's Thursday night. We get ready to feel all right. Just give us about 30 minutes of your time. It's going to be one of the best conversations that you've ever listened to and tuned into. I guarantee you that. All right, y'all know how Real Talk brings it. Hey, DJ. Hey, I see everybody. Thanks for speaking. Y'all wave at me when y'all come in. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all rude? Don't be rude. Don't be rude. All right, y'all wave at me when y'all come in, all right? We get ready to get this show cracking in just a little bit. It's already done. Already done. Ooh. Come on, y'all know it. All right, what's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. I'm waiting on my guests to get in here. Let me go ahead and do my introduction as well. This is Real Talk with your boy, Noland Pruitt. And, of course, we are on Instagram. We used to be heavy on Facebook. Thank you. The Pace Sisters, they make you sing, huh? We used to be heavy on Facebook. And, of course, we have my YouTube channel. So the episodes that you missed tonight, you can head over to the YouTube channel, Real Talk, R-E-E-L, Talk with Noland Pruitt, and check out some of my old videos. I need y'all to subscribe. If you go over to the YouTube channel, please subscribe, and then follow Real Talk with Noland Pruitt Instagram page, and follow the Noland Pruitt, because I got an amazing show. I'm not even gonna lie. If you miss it, it's on you, huh? But you're gonna be blessed tonight if you just hold on for 30 minutes, all right? I see you guys. Y'all wave at me when y'all come on in. Wave at me. Welcome to Real Talk with your boy, Noland Pruitt, all right? Waiting on my guests to come in. We about to have a great show. Ooh, Lord. All right, request it. All right, listen, we get ready to get this show cracking. This is Real Talk with your boy, Noland Pruitt. You know we come to you Thursdays. And I just thank everybody. Let me say this before I bring my guests on. Hey, Brittany, I see everybody waving. Welcome to Real Talk. Thank you for supporting me thus far. Real Talk has been going strong for 2.5 years. And I was just with Travis Malloy, the Millions, Billions, Trillions Summit. And I had Travis, I had Kim Burrell, I had Troy Taylor, I had Todd Delaney on my show. And so I got a lot of amazing things coming with my show, okay? I got something going on during the Stella Awards. All right, so I want you guys to be a part. And how you can be a part is to subscribe to my YouTube channel on Real Talk with your boy, Noland Pruitt. That's R-E-E-L, Talk with your boy, Noland Pruitt. I'm getting all this out the way because we're going to have a good show, all right? And then also you can support me on my Instagram page, The Noland Pruitt. Anywhere where you see Noland Pruitt support, I got a lot of good stuff coming. And I'm not ashamed to say I need your support. That's how we make it. It's by the support of people, all right? And I hope you're blessed tonight. I told y'all, give me good 20 or 30 minutes of your time. Get y'all some food. Y'all should be watching this while y'all... Hold on, wait a minute. Duranus is going in. Hold on. He's saving your match. Okay. We may just go up tonight, huh? Touch your neighbor, say, we may just rock it on tonight. All right. I'm getting ready to bring in my guests. That's my announcements. I have a lot of things coming soon. Also, I want you guys to support her, my special guest who is coming on in just a little bit. She's backstage right now. I want y'all to support her, and I want y'all to I'm going to give the Cash Apps tonight. I was always shy and very afraid about the whole Cash App thing. But however, a man of God spoke into my life, and he said, I cannot stop the blessings coming to others when they choose to sow into good ground. So if you choose to sow into good ground tonight, feel free to do it. I'm going to put the Cash App at the bottom. All right. Without further ado, I'm not going to keep y'all all night. Let me just get y'all to this part. Touch your neighbor and say it's already done. I don't care how many times you hear that song. I don't care how many times you hear somebody say it at church. It's already done. And once you start believing it, then you can see the manifestation of it. All right. We get ready to have a good show. I feel it in my shana. Nah. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We get ready to bring on the guest. She is one of the amazing anointed pace sisters. She is a educator. I believe she is a learner, not only of the Bible, but of life. She is an advocate for education. She's a beautiful, beautiful person, a talented, a mogul. She is an entrepreneur. I am so glad to have her on my show tonight on Real Talk. And y'all know a lot of people come through Real Talk, but I'm so excited to have tonight the one and only Miss Lydia Page. Y'all better put y'all virtual hands together in the building. We're getting ready to bring her on right now, okay? Here we go. Oh, there she is. What's going on, lady?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so good. Listen, y'all, welcome to the show. Miss Lydia Pace is in the building. Y'all come on in, and y'all speak. When I tell y'all about speak when y'all come on in. Let us say hi to y'all, okay? All right, your boy Noland Pruitt, one and only Miss Lydia Pace. Y'all didn't know Real Talk was doing it my whole life. I'm not to go into my background, but I've had my little background. But of course, moving to Atlanta made me really fall in love with you guys.
Wow.
I'm a Midwest boy, right? So I used to say with Ricky Dillon, New G. I used to have, right? But when I came to Atlanta, let me say this, and I'm going to say this because this is my show. Okay. The anointed part, and let me ask you this, and we're going to get into the grief. We're going to get into all that. We're going to have a good time, okay? But let me ask you this. The Anointed Pace Sisters, first, how did you get the name? And my second question is, does it really click, like the anointed part with you guys? Or is it something like, oh, well, that's our name? I guess when they call it on stage.
Because a lot of people don't. I'm glad you asked that question. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overtalk.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
But a lot of people don't even ask that question. How did we even get this name? They were given this name before I was even born. So they didn't choose their name. They just called themselves the Pace family because my brother was initially a part of the group.
Okay.
So it wasn't sisters at first. It was just the Pace family. And then he shifted into being like manager and all this other kind of stuff. You know how family do. I'm going to help y'all make it.
Right.
And the happy preacher, Elder Cal Morrell, was in the audience one night when they were singing. And they said, y'all, and they finished singing. It was like, y'all give God thanks for the Pace sisters. And he jumped up. You know how vocal and loud he is.
Oh, my God.
The Pace sisters? They have the anointed Pace sisters. And it just stuck from there. So we didn't give ourselves that name to be boastful or to be like, oh, we are God's, you know how people do. We didn't even give ourselves that name. That name was given to us, and it just kind of stuck from there. People start calling them that. So they was like, okay, well, we stuck with it.
Right. Hey, so Miss Lydia, I'm gonna stop saying Miss. Can I call you Lydia?
Yeah. What you doing?
Listen, what's going on? Lydia, I'm so glad I asked that question because I did not know that people don't really ask that question.
Yeah.
Shout out to the happy preacher. Listen, Lydia, he would be at Aretha Franklin's funeral. He would. This man is everywhere. Let me say this. So does it ever hit? And let me say this. I guess we're going to get the real deep spiritual stuff out in the beginning, y'all. But Bishop Carlton Pearson was at the late, great, the legendary LaShawn Pace attendance, of course, her celebration. And he said something that was very powerful, Lydia. He said, they call you the anointed pace sister because it comes from he was explaining the origin of it, the crushing of olives, the crushing of olives. So when the olives are crushed, it produces oil. So you guys are able to slip. I don't know if you remember hearing him say that.
I did hear him say that.
And so that is so true.
Yeah.
You guys, no shade to nobody else. But you guys are the type of singers. You're not artists. You're not people who walk around the world who just do a show. Deliverance, breakthrough, anything can happen in you guys' presence because I don't know. And explain exactly where you were built, because here's what I'm trying to say. A lot of artists get on there, they do they set, They'll do a little praise break on their set and they gone.
Yeah.
But you guys seem to tarry. You guys seem to really do. If the Lord says do this in this service, you guys will make that a priority to do that in a service. Where did that come from for you guys? That it's just more than just a set. It's more than just music.
I would have to say it comes from my parents first, because anything that a child knows and learns is first taught at home.
For sure.
And our parents, you know, initially they were just regular people, but then they moved into being pastor and first lady, Murphy Pace. And the one thing that we had to do when he started in the living room, he was like, don't play with it. No, don't play with God. If we're going to do this, we're going to do this for real. He said, because there's enough people shucking and jiving. And sometimes people hear me say a lot, jelly back. I get that from my dad. He's like, we ain't going to be jelly back for the Lord. We bending here this way. That's what jelly back means. You're just bending with every wind and doctrine. Do it and do it for real. If you're singing before 90 people, 90,000 people, sing for God, because you're not singing for them. You are a vessel for him to use. So make sure that you are like sanctified and set apart and all that stuff and purified, so that God can flow through you, that it don't get tainted oil, but people can get what they need from God. So that came from our parents. So, and you know, them teaching us his word, present your body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. People quote that, but when it comes to doing it, it's like, oh okay.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, you know, I'm saying, Lord, I love you, but you know, I ain't giving up. Nah, not sex on the weekend.
Come on, listen.
Whoa, I mean, oh my God.
Huh? Somebody gonna be set free tonight.
Huh? Well, it's just on the weekends or just once a month. But is that your wife? Is that your husband?
Gee.
Lay it aside.
All right, so we're moving on from the note.
We're moving on. And moving on.
It's those convictions that really say, are you going to be in this for real or not?
Yeah.
Because here's what I say, Lydia. There's no talent in the world. Mary and BB and CC just had their verses. I don't know if you guys attended or watched it.
Yes.
But there's no talent in the world like gospel music.
Yes.
R&B, I'm sorry, this is my show, I'm going to say. R&B can compare.
Yes.
And they're beautiful, talented people in every genre.
Oh, absolutely. And we love them.
But she's really gospel.
We claim her.
We claim her. But there's music like it in the world. Let me ask this. You being the youngest Pace sister, correct in saying that, tell us a little bit about your upbringing and being the youngest from a youngest perspective.
From my perspective.
Yes, from your real perspective.
From my perspective, a lot of things had loosened up before by the time I came along, because when we were coming along, well, not this part. We still couldn't date until after we graduated from high school. So that's, Ain't no boyfriends in high school. Huh? We're going to make sure everything is intact for your husband. Huh? That's so it's like, we're going to nip that in the bud. And then when you get one, they need to come through us. We need to meet them. We need to see them. So I really didn't get my first boyfriend, if I can call him that, who just passed away 2 weeks ago. I didn't get my first boyfriend until I was 21.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what my upbringing was like, and learning scriptures every week and trying to decide what that scripture means to you and preach that to your parents. It was a lot of, I don't want to say pressure, but a lot of expectation, and I think sometimes, and I don't want to say pressure simply because when you're pretending, that's when it becomes pressure.
Yeah.
When it's just a life you live, then there is no pressure.
Yeah.
So,
Lydia, say that. I'm going to say that for the people in the back. I want them to be careful. When it's what? It's what?
When it becomes a lifestyle, there is no pressure. You don't feel pressure to perform. It's people that are performing that feels the pressure. I never get up, and say, okay, after the last time, God, you know, that was awesome, but now what we gonna do now? It ain't on me. It's on him. So if you don't feel him, that's on you. It's not me, because I'm going to do what I need to do so he can flow through me. Because sometimes people say, I just didn't feel it. It wasn't that good. Well, where were you? In your spirit, in your mind. So the pressure ain't on me. I don't ever see, and people start getting in your ear with that. You know, so-and-so said it wasn't like the last time. Well, that's on them. Yeah. I know how to keep the pressure off of me. I don't ever get up and perform for people. I don't ever get up and try to follow the next thing with something great. Oh, we got to do. That's Hollywood. What? That's Broadway. Oh, we got to follow. Oh, we got to have a big shebang this time. No. If God decides to have a shebang the first time, and then the next time he comes, it's a still small voice. That's the way we going with. And I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody. So anytime I grab a mic, it ain't about me and what I'm going to do and how I'm going to rip and how I'm going to run. I'm not a runner anyway. I'm just going to sing it to the best of my ability.
Right.
To God be the glory. And then I pray you feel it. I pray you're in a place where you can feel it and receive it.
Ooh, listen, y'all, this woman of God is already preaching, and I'm not hyping.
I'm just saying, that's how people get in their flesh. That's how the enemy, that's a tactic of the enemy to get you in your flesh. Because people telling you it wasn't like the last time, I don't care. He doesn't move the same all the time. And so what you're not going to do is to pressure me into performing for you and getting in myself. And, ooh, you know, what? No, because I want to make it great. You didn't make it great the first time. It wasn't you, boo. Huh? You're just a vessel. And when you know you're really just a vessel, you ain't trying to be the oil that's in that vessel. You want that oil to flow through you. But, you know, it ain't on you.
You're watching Real Talk. You just got about 10 jewels. I hope y'all put it in y'all bag.
Somebody said, period.
Period.
I got to watch these names.
Please. We see y'all.
Justin Mack, hallelujah. Kate Kennedy, my Lord.
I love it. So having a boyfriend, and let me say this, I can't get off because what you just said was so powerful. Mm-hmm. One of the reasons, Lydia, of course, New G was the only probably like choir thing, professional choir thing that I do. I don't do choirs. I love choir.
I love them too.
Keep choir music alive. Okay, how about that?
Okay.
When I become a pastor, you know, I'll hopefully I'll have a praise team.
You're planning to become a pastor? Huh?
No. That is,
I heard it. You heard it here tonight, live. Pastor Pruitt.
Cut that out. That didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out. No, I was like, but no. When I say yes, Lord, one day. No, it's like.
Uh-huh.
I think choir music is so alive, but here's what happens for us upcoming artists, for you established artists. Concerts become so fleshly. You just such 100,000% of a way. If you're not doing a certain thing, the people won't move. If you're not doing the leave. And he does not show up the same. Who told them that the Lord shows up like you got it mapped out each time he shows up? That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so it was so perfect. We're going to move off of that, but it's so perfect. Yeah. Where's your heart? Where's your heart posture? What is your one thing about I can say about you guys, Mary, CeCe Winans, and some others? Listen, if you don't get this Jesus, I don't know where you was at, but I was in the right stand. I love it. So boyfriend at 21, and we're going to talk about Iyanla Fix My Life. We're going to talk about some other things.
Yes.
Boyfriend at 21. Let's dig a little deeper because there's a lot of people who are the youngest. I'm the youngest of my family.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Welcome. It's a whole fraternity.
It's a whole party. Was bitterness ever setting in? Was rebellion? How did you deal with it if it did set in? This word bitterness and rebellion, if it happened for you. Well. Yeah. Kendall said, I'm the youngest of 5. Okay, Kendall, we see you.
Hey, Kendall. My rebellion couldn't be like anybody else's rebellion. First of all, you got to remember, I'm 10 deep in. So I'm the last child. So everybody is watching you. So you think you getting ready to rebel and do what you saw this one do, that one do. If mom and daddy don't see you, Niecy saw you. If Niecy don't see you, June got you. If June don't have you, Leslie, what you do? So even if I was thinking about rebellion and I thought about it sometimes, because it's like, I haven't, and I want to, I didn't have the space or the time because they were always on me. And then when cell phones came along, it's like, oh my goodness. I'm in church.
Right.
So, they were trying to help. I didn't have space. I didn't have a lot of space, but it was a thought. And sometimes a desire. Yeah, absolutely. It comes to all of us. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like, that's real talk. Let me go ahead and just jump here. You guys were blessed, and you guys were amazing. It was one of my favorite episodes on Iyanla Fix My Life.
Yeah.
You guys were on that show, and it was like, what? I named a lot of gospel that should have been on that show. But however, you guys, I'm so glad that the world got to see you guys.
Yeah. Be
bold enough, not try to, of course you still have your privacy, right? But you're bold enough to go and say, we need somebody to sit and talk to somebody. We could benefit from this, right? Mm-hmm. For that experience, Iyanla Vincent got in your face and she said, give it sound. What she always say, beloved, give it sound. And so she
said that to me?
Yeah, she said to you because you was like, she asked you a question about you were how somebody said it was the devil to go to college or something. Oh. And so she was telling you to give pain. Let's go back to that.
Yes.
I know that honor your mother and father. Listen, I honor mine. I know you still honor yours. And
to the T.
You are big on that honor thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because we know our parents have done the sacrifices they've made. X, Y, Z.
Yes.
But there is a time, agree with me or not, tell me if I'm off, but there's a time where your self-development is important.
Absolutely.
And so when they were saying about this whole college thing, can you explain a little bit about how you may have became independent in your own choices, even though people have their opinions of what you may do here, may do there, but there comes a time, right, where you have to pick your own self-development. Can you give us a little bit about that?
Yeah, actually, I ended up going on to college, as you all know, but I took it to God in prayer, and he dealt with my mother, and my mother dealt with my father. So, so it really, really wasn't on me. But even when I got to college, there were certain things that I did experience because I feel like self-development is important. It wasn't anything like sinful or whatnot like that, but there were certain things that my parents talked against that I was like, well, let me just go sit in on the meeting and just see. Let me go sit in. They didn't believe in counseling, secular counseling at that time. And my school offered that. And I was like, well, let me just go see what they're talking about. You know, what's so bad about it? I know who I am in God. Nobody's going to persuade me.
Right.
By this time, my belief in God is solid. I'm not going nowhere. So, it was those type things. Okay, so what's wrong with the tiki party? Let me just go around and just see what's going on. Didn't get no drink because I'm scared of alcohol. But God ain't giving us the spirit of fear, but that caution is strong up in my
Okay. I think
so I just wanted to see what they doing. And I saw what they were doing. I was like, well, okay, yeah, that's not for me. All right, but there were some things that if my mother had known I'd gone there, she would have been like, you went? Yes, ma'am, I went there, and nothing happened. But
and the music was pretty good. No,
how you know that song? I went to spell.
I love it.
Yeah. You learn that you love different types of music and all of that. So, yeah.
So what do you give to people who have children, like who are coming like you did, whose parents, that we have our strong beliefs? What kind of advice, and we'll get off of this topic, but what kind of advice do you give? And I seen Ariane. We love you, Ariane. Your niece is on here.
Hi, Ree. My niece? Riri?
Yeah, yeah. Your niece.
Ray Ray.
Uh,
I didn't see her.
give to people who are strong beliefs, may come from a strong Pentecostal or whatever background, but they
Okay.
want their own self journey, their own self development. What kind of advice would you give them?
Teach them well in their younger years
Mm-hmm.
and release them when they become teenagers. And what I mean by release them, not necessarily like just let them go,
Right,
but
right.
trust them. That's what I mean by release. Trust them to activate the things that you've taught them. Because what good is it for me to show a dog, a video on how to walk, how to bark, and whatever, but I'm always muzzling him, or I never, put him on a leash and take him for a walk. You know what I'm saying? That dog got to walk it out. So teach your children what you want them to know, how they should go. The Bible says it, train up a child in the way it should go. So when it gets older, it won't depart. But my thing is, a lot of parents are afraid for the children to grow up and to test what they've been taught. You got to let them test it and to know God for themselves. Otherwise, they're still giving your testimony and not their own, which make them an inauthentic Christian. You can't be authentic until you've experienced them for yourself. I'm just saying, my mother's testimony only carried me so far. But when I got in trouble and started calling on the Jesus she taught me, and he really moved for me, it was like, whoa. Then I started telling her, and then I started teaching her, and then she's like, okay, you about to surpass me. And of course I'm like, you just encourage me, mother. Please, I'm not surpassing you, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, teach them, but then let them walk it out. I'm not saying just let them go. Yeah, still call them. What you doing? Okay. All right. But you can't go there. Don't do this. Don't. Take the brakes off.
Yeah, for sure.
Trust God to be the keeper for you, for them that he was for you.
Okay, listen, we gonna put her cash up. Listen, matter of fact.
Oh Lord, I didn't ask you to do that.
No, we're doing it. No. Listen, what is your cash up, Lydia?
Lydia L. Pace.
Okay, we're doing this because listen, some of y'all getting some. This is the couch y'all needed right here.
The couch.
Y'all, please support. Please so. Noland Pruitt asking. She's not asking, but I'm asking you. Please support because this is good stuff. Okay, so let's move on. Of course, you went to college. Now you've got your degree, and people, we see your comments. I'm gonna hold you to this one, Auntie. Trust me.
Yeah, it's Lydia L. Pace. Somebody just asked me. It's Lydia L. Pace. My picture is up there. Not the one that says good ground. No, there is one that says Lydia Pace that says good ground. That's not me, but I'm Lydia L. Pace.
Lydia L. Pace. So so let's get into the singing years. Of course, let's just go ahead and get it cracking. Give me one experience on the road with your sister. Was bad, and then one experience was like, y'all, I'm laughing about this for the rest of my life.
One experience on the road that was bad.
That may not, and let me say that. Let's just say bad. I want to offend the process. So let's say
that was trying or testing.
That taught was a teaching moment. Let's say that. Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know why I'm gonna bring. I don't know why this one came to my mind first, but I'm gonna say it. Mm-hmm. We did a Jiffy Lube commercial.
What?
And Sean didn't try out because she was on the road. Okay. So the 8 of us that were in the group, of the 8, they only chose 6.
Oh, okay.
To fly out to California.
Okay.
One of my sisters who was not chosen.
Okay.
Got her credit card and flew out there.
She's rebellious. No.
No, she's flying out in faith because she's like, they're not going to, have this experience without me.
Separate us. Yeah.
And when she got there, some of those that had been chosen were kind of like, why did you? Yeah. I would say the teaching experience from that is don't let nobody divide you. And you know what, and still deal with each other in love and in kindness, even when someone chooses you over or prefer you over your sister. Keep the mindset that you're still choosing me anyway, because that last name is Pace. And at the end of the day, I don't want any friends or any opportunities that God has not given me. Because one thing my mother always said, that everywhere that she would tell me something, everywhere that your sisters go, you may not always be chosen to go.
That's right.
But know that God has a path for you.
Oh, that's so good.
And you stick to that path.
Ooh,
you don't, because she'll get there with no problem at all. You know, but then you'll try to go and fall in every ditch along the way.
Come on.
And needless to say, it worked out for that sister that did come out. And it was great. Everything was lovely. Everything was beautiful. But it was like that spirit of division was trying to come and divide us in a sense, because it was like, oh, you know, how do you, but the producers ended up just with open arms receiving her and loving on her. And of course, that's my sister. I'm gonna love on her. But you could feel that spirit trying to divide us. So that was the one, I would say, negative experience that I've had on the road when we went to California.
Y'all, we're seeing these comments. Yes, this will be safe. Yes, this will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So I need everybody to listen there. Don't y'all be hard. Going over that YouTube channel, Real Talk, REEL with Noland Pruitt. In this episode tonight,
Tyrese.
Lydia, a lot of people say, I've never heard that story before. They never heard that story.
Yeah, that's one of them things in the vault. In the vault.
And you let it out for your boy on Real Talk.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah.
Because the industry deals, the devil, Shirley Caesar said it's so tough, and I still say it today, right? I tell you that whole story. We was at Albertina Walker. This quick, funny story. We were at Albertina Walker's funeral. I'm in college. Me and my friend.
Oh, wow.
They get to fighting at the funeral, right?
Oh, no. Didn't hear that.
Shirley Caesar gets up there and rebukes the people. But one thing she said, and this is fast forwarded, right? One thing she said deals is subtracting and division.
Say that one more time.
The devil deals in like on the math table.
Subtraction and division.
And so people can say, and I'm so glad you brought that story up. Well, this is Hollywood. If we're gonna make it to the top, can't everybody go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that something like that was the mindset at times? But you still chose to maintain that unity.
Yes.
And still cheer, even though I'm not invited. Like you said, that last name is still my name. Yes,
that's still my name. Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah.
A funny story. I feel like you are the funniest out of your sisters. I don't know.
Oh gosh. Well, they say that, but you know, I don't know. One funny story. I hope she don't get me. I don't want to. I'm not gonna call her name.
Don't call
her name. We were singing at a pastor's church and having a great time, and one of my sisters was up leading, and she tripped on her dress and fell backwards. And she actually was still holding the mic and singing, "He comes out."
And what did y'all do? What was y'all doing?
The man got up and preached the whole sermon on that. He said, notice that she fell, but she never let go of her mic. Sometimes we may fall, but you don't ever let go of the ministry that God gave you. When I tell you, we tore that church up.
Y'all went in.
We went in. Because sometimes God will use you as an example.
Wow.
So that he can get a message across to people in church. But you will go to your seat feeling like, God, why you let that happen to me? But he said, when you present your body as a living sacrifice, you don't get, that's why I'm not easily embarrassed, because I know that somewhere in there, God is using this for somebody. Yeah, we're human, and sometimes we feel like we want to present ourselves in a certain way. Right. But then when I get in the spirit and God started talking to me and said, I'm using this, it don't bother me.
Right.
And God used that moment where she fell on her back and still was singing with the mic. And I was like, what? She bad. But I still went out though. I cracked up laughing. I was gone. I was like, God, all the professionalism was out the door.
Done.
Yeah.
Y'all could up right then and there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 The harmony was, it was everywhere. We was just like, we were weak. we were weak.
That is so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you another one. Are you enjoying yourself? Do you need a break? Are you breathe? Are you good?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Child, I sit in 2 and 3 hour classes in grad school.
Listen,
So we good.
We see our comments. Y'all cracking me up. Talking about the pastor didn't have a sermon prepared. Y'all cracking me up. We see Noland Pruitt, my special guest. I'm having a good time with her. I tell you, Real Talk is a show. It feels like we're just friends talking, and that's the atmosphere.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Pace is in the building. I met her at the late great, the legendary Miss LaShawn's homegoing celebration, and here she is on the show. And this is a friendship now. You're going to see her more stuff.
Okay.
And if you guys have any questions, please. Oh, we do have one question. Let me go ahead and get that one. And we're going to a little love life.
Do I have a love life?
We're going to get into a little love life. Fellas, be encouraged. Keep your head up. We'll get into that, and we're also going to get into. I want to know. Let me go ahead let me read this question. Let me go ahead. Okay. All right. You ready, Miss Lydia?
I'm ready.
It says, Miss, and sorry, sweetie, if I mess up your name. Carrie Ann Voss, number 4. Said, oh, okay. He said, I think it's a he. I'm trying to see. I can't see the picture. They said that they're 13 years old and they love you and your sisters.
Oh, we love you. We love you back.
Okay, one of the songs, what is one of your favorite songs you like performing with your sisters? Y'all got some hitters. First of all, let me say this, Lydia. All of y'all can sing. However, that Melanda,
yes,
I didn't know she had such a tone the way she does.
Yes.
Wow. But what is your favorite? One of your favorite? I mean, our favorites is Already Done. He'll be there. He'll be right there. Whatever song.
That's yeah. He'll Be There is a great song to perform, but is the song that takes us in.
Oh wow.
That Phyllis wrote. That song takes us in every time. As a group, that song takes us in.
You know.
Yeah. You know the hurt out there. And lets me know you're there. You know. Yeah. Sean actually. Woo.
Yes.
Don't get me. Yeah.
Send you. Okay, y'all go check out. I see your comments. Y'all go check out